Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school varsity girls basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are here at Minster Elementary School. Parkway Panthers take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is being brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health Systems, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meat, Sydney, All Glaze, Audiology, and NKTelco are fine sponsors here. And this matchup here at Minster Elementary, Parkway Panthers come in at 5-4. Minster comes into the game at 7-1. I'm Dave Kanapke. It's my pleasure to bring you tonight's game. Good year for the Panthers. It's a program on the rise. 5-4 overall, 1-2 in the MAC. Going into this year, they had only won 5 MAC games in the last 14 years. They've already won 1 this year. That's a win over St. Henry. They've lost 2 close games. They lost to Versailles by 1 and lost to a pretty good Fort Everett team by just 3. Overall, 2 years ago, they only won 3 games. Last year, they won 7. They're already at 5 this year under Coach Dane Williamson in his second year. Has done a nice job here after he coached for 9 years at Lincoln View, girls program there. This Parkway team lost 4 starters from last year. We returned sophomore Gabrielle Stober, who was second team MAC and having a great year, averaging just under 17 points a game, 16.8. She's 4th high in the MAC. She has 24 three-pointers. She shoots 83% from the foul line, and she's first in the MAC with 29 shot blocks for 5'11 sophomores. Not a lot of depth. They're a young team, only 2 seniors. The top 3 leading scorers are all sophomore. Stober, Emery Niddle at 8 points, and Allison Hughes at 7 points. Hughes also leads the league in 10 rebounds a game. Minster Wildcats another good years under Coach Wiss. 7-1 overall, 3-0 in the MAC. They're ranked number 3 in the state. Their only loss this season was number 2 ranked Fort Army Redskins. Their biggest win was over then undefeated Bath, who's 9-0 with a big second half. Also some quality wins over Valley View, Russia, Bremen. 3 state years they've been a state qualifier. They were state champs in 2018 and 19. Of course, last year they qualified, but the state championship was never played. Had a lot of rescheduling. They've had to cancel or reschedule 5 games. Overall, a pretty tough schedule. Led, of course, by Ivy Wolf, the 2-time MAC Player of the Year, 2-time first state. She's averaged 21 points a game. She's had 3 30-point games already. Janae Hoying having a nice season at 10.9 points a game. She leads the MAC in free throw percentage at 83%. Second in steals at 29. Ella Mesher averages over 10 points a game. She has a 48% field goal percentage, which is 4th in the MAC. Coach Wiss, his 5th year, what a great job he has done. Currently, his record is at 107-13. That's right, 107 and only 13 losses. They're now going to play the national anthem. We'll be quiet and stand in reverent silence here on NKTelco Sport. Welcome back here to Minster Elementary Gymnasium. Part of 5 MAC games tonight. St. Henry, Coldwater, New Knoxville, Fort Recovery, Marion Local Versailles, and then St. John's at New Bremen in the MAC. Minster leads with New Knoxville both at 3-0. Fort Recovery just one half game behind 3-1. Parkway tied for, fifth at 1-2. They're running into a little bit of technical difficulties with the PA. As we are now going to do the Sydney Allglaze audiology. Starting lineups. Number 4, Gabriel Stober. The leading scorer at 16 points a game. Number 10, Allison Hughes, a 6'1" sophomore, averages 7 points a game. Kelsey Nichols, 4 points a game for the 5'6" senior. Number 25, Emery Niddle, 5'8" sophomore. Claire Langenkamp, a 5'8" senior, averages 4.3. Head coach Dan Williamson in his second year at the helm of the Lady Panthers. Now to get ready for the home team. So put the music on. The 7-1 Minster Wildcats, ranked number 3 in state, 3-0 in the MAC. Number 4, Ivory Wolf, 21 points a game for the 5'10" senior. The running mate, number 13, Janae Hoyne, almost 11 points a game for the 5'8" senior. Number 22, Mason Cole, 5'11" senior, 2.4 points a game. Ella Mesher, number 23, 6' junior, averages 10.6. Number 24, Dana Pranger, the 5'10" senior, 3 points a game. Wildcats are coached by Mike Wiss in his 5th year. Assisted by Shelley Wolf, Nan Steckschull, and Lee Ann Hillspoon. So Wildcats 7-1. Parkway Panthers 5-4. Keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Parkway, they're going to have to handle the pressure like all the teams against Minster, especially in the backcourt. The tandem of Wolf and Hoying wreck a lot of havoc. And Parkway's got to prevent the streaks. Minster can go on hot streaks, especially in stealing the ball and turnovers. They got to prevent those streaks and play through them if you're Parkway. Keys for Minster, they got to contain Stober. They're not a real deep team. Stober is clearly their best player. Can't stop her, but really just contain her. And Minster needs to play at their level. They're definitely the favorite on this team. They want to play at their high level that they've played at all year. Again, those are your keys to the game. Brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Tip is controlled by Ella Mesher. It's Ivy Wolf, and we are underway here. Glad you're joining us at NKT.TV. I'm Dave Kanapke. My pleasure to bring you this game as that shot is short by Hoying, but Pranger comes up with a rebound. Mesher to pull. Pranger into the lane, puts up a shot. Then Pranger will go line to shoot 2. Pranger, one of several seniors on this team. She misses the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seniors on this team. Pranger misses a pair. Rebound by Pohl, and a jump ball will give it to Parkway. Parkway 5-4. They average 46 points a game. Give it to Stober. She's the leading scorer. She's just a sophomore, 5'11". Handles the ball. There's a 3 ball, will go off the side. Long rebound goes to Parkway. Stober matched up by the Janae Hoying, a very good defender. Stober to the hoop, banks it in. Gabriel Stober, first points of the game. Hoying is wide open for the 3. Rebound Parkway. Niddle with the basketball. Drives to the hoop and is fouled. Parkway being the aggressor so far. Stober with the basket, and Niddle, another sophomore. shoot 2 as she draws the foul on Janae Hoying. Niddle, 5'8" sophomore, averages 7.8. That's second on the team. Nothing but light on there. Is a pretty good foul shooter at 78%. Again, Stober at 16.8, Niddle at 7.8, and Hughes at 7.2. Those are the top 3, and they are all sophomores. Rebound there by Hughes. Couple chances, not able to convert, and she is fouled. It's Allison Hughes that leads the league in rebounding, over 10 a game. Had a couple there. Draws the foul on Ella Mesher. Shot up there by Stober. Wildcats already down 5-0 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Mesher gives it up to Wolf. Wolf will drive, spin move up and under. Rebound Parkway. Hughes with the rebound. Stober working against Wolf now. Middle. Stober, just a sophomore, second team MAC last year. This team lost 4 starters of last year's team, but they're already at 5-4 on the season. Drive to the basket there by Nichols. Follow is in. Hughes with the stick back rebound and a 7-0 lead Parkway. Nice pass to Pohl. Mason Pohl with a nice pass to Hoying. And there's a 3 ball by Niddle that will go long and out of bounds. So Minster basketball. Minster, their only loss of the season was to Fort Laramie in their 3rd game after wins over New Bremen and Versailles, and wins over Salina, Delta St. John, Bath, the big win, the Division II powerhouse. And there's a 3 by Hoying, and also the wins over Valley View and Russia for the 7-1 record. 5-7 now after Parkway off to a 7-0 lead. Minster with the basket off Pohl, and now Hoying. There's a 3. Drained by Kelsey Nichols. Parkway starting off strong here. Drive to the hole by Mesher and 1. Ella Mesher. A great feed by Ivy Wolf. Mesher a chance for the 3-point play. Jenna Huker into the game to give Hoying a break. Mesher on this season, a very good 13 of 14 from the foul line for the 6-foot junior. Now 14 of 15. Lead down to 2, 10-8 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Gives a chance for Minster to set up their full court pressure. Tipped. But Langenkamp able to come up with it. Hounded by Wolf, but Parkway doing a nice job of handling the pressure. The ball on the floor. Hughes comes up with it. And that is a jump ball, the alternate possession. We'll give it to Minster, so that'll be a turnover off that possession. The first turnover we had the game. Hoying comes into the game to replace Mason Pohl. Minster ranked number 3 at state behind Fort Laramie, number 2, and Bern Union. 9-0 is ranked number 1 in Division 4. I do not know who they are. Never heard of them. As a 3-pointer off the mark there by Hoying. Goes out of bounds to be Parkway basketball. Full court pressure, Niddle. Working against Hoying. Hoying on her way to Finley and plays great defense. But she's done a lot in her 4 years here at Minster. Hoying draws the foul off the turnover. Hoying leads the MAC in free throw shooting. She shoots 83%. A lot of good foul shooters on this team. It's Bryn Oldigus, number 20. As a team, Wildcats shoots 76 as a team. That is amazingly good. And Hoying ties it up with 2 foul shots. Parkway on the season, they lost to Crestview. They defeated St. Henry and Macinawa Valley by 2 wins. Lost to Versailles by 1. They beat Waynesfield Goshen. As Niddle puts up a 3. There's a follow by Hughes. Hughes is fouled by Oldigus. Should be shooting 2 and rounding out the schedule after Waynesfield Goshen. They lost by 3 to Fort Recovery, who's 6-3 right now. Beat Salina by 5. Beat South Adams by 9, and then lost to a very good Botkins team by 14 earlier this week. Hughes is the first one. Hughes, daughter of the boys' head coach, Doug Hughes. And her mom was Lynn Ben Hughes, was a great, great player at Fort Recovery. She was one of the main players when they won back-to-back in the early 90s. I think it was 90 and 91. So she got her height naturally there. A shot off the mark by Huka. Good hustle by Hoying. Mesher, reverse layup. Can't get it to fall. That will go off Parkway, and they'll stay with Minster. Paige Williamson into the game. 5'7" freshman, averages just under 7 points a game. Pass it around the perimeter. Hoying down to Oldigus. Tall player uses her height and draws the foul. Niddle back into the game, number 25. Bryn Oldigus, one of 8 seniors. Say 8 of them, one of them, Kate Larger, out for the season with an ACL injury, unfortunately, in the first scrimmage. Oldigus has started some of the games early. Comes off the bench at 3.4 points a game. 6-foot senior continues the foul shooting. Second one for Oldigus. 7-0 start by Parkway. Minster takes a 12-11 lead. Williamson in some trouble. Stolen away and in by Hoying. Janae Hoying with 7. Another turnover converted into points. Niddle in some trouble. Coach Williamson calls the timeout. Be a 30-second timeout. I'm sure he's going to regroup here to try to handle that defense by the Wildcats. Let you know this presentation by Grand Lake Health. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health System, Clope First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Also a reminder to follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, Lake 100.3, and their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer in All Glaze County. Just under 3 minutes to go here. A pretty high score in first quarter. Parkway started out with a 7-0 lead. Minster has come back and taken the lead 14-11. Full court pressure has caused some trouble for Parkway as they get it off to Hughes, and of course they want to have it in Stober's hand as much as they can. Sophomore guarded by Wolf. Williamson. Tried there by Langenkamp. We will have a jump ball to stay on the Parkway side. Williamson, freshman, calls the play. All the way up to the top. Stober did a nice job of getting to that ball. Into the corner, a 3 ball by Williamson. Paige Williamson drains the 3. We are tied at 14. Nice pass underneath. Huger to Pohl for the basket. Pohl with 4. Back to a 16-14 lead for the Wildcats. Stober. Almost a steal there by Huger. Puts up a 3 and drains it. Gabriel Stober gets the lead back for Parkway. There's a long 2 by Hoying. Rebound chased down by Pohl. Underneath, Wolf, turnaround, in. Ivy Wolf with her first 2 points of the night. He takes the lead for the Wildcats. Wildcats go to a 1-2-2 zone. Top of it is Mason Pohl. They go all the way over to Williamson. Now Stober. Hughes puts up the shot that was partially blocked. Hoying to Wolf. Hoying wide open for the long 3. Short. Huger gives up a rebound. Good ball movement. And Oldigus not able to hit the 12-footer. And there is a foul on the rebound against Parkway. Oh, check that. That is on number 12 for Minster. But on Jenna Huger. 4 fouls on both teams as Dana Prenger back in the game, number 24, number 23, Ella Mesher. 18-17, a good ball game here. High scoring affair. Bet you look at all the MAC games going on right now, you don't have 18-17. And there's a drive to the hoop by Hoying. Hoying with another steal. Now with 9 points to lead everybody. 20 points for Minster. Nettle, she might have traveled. And there's a steal. Mesher to Wolf for the basket. Coach Williams is going to call a timeout. They were running good, but the pressure and the turnovers that really caused them problems. This gives us an opportunity to let you know the replay that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Saturday, January 16th at 2 p.m. or Sunday, January 17th at 6 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A very high scoring first quarter. If you just joined us, Parkway scored the first 7 points of this game. It really made a statement early. It's been really back and forth since then. I think Minster scored the last 6 points in a row to take a 5-point lead. Stober with 7 points already. And there is almost a steal by Wolf. She's not able to keep it inbounds. Williamson will inbound it. Stober has been impressive already. Guarded by Hoying and now Wolf. You can handle those 2 defenders. You can handle anybody in the MAC. Stober to Hughes to Williamson. Down to 8 seconds. Middle off the screen, a 3 ball off the mark. Langenkamp with the rebound, dribbles it off her foot. So Minster will have a chance with 1 second to go. And they will just save it there. We go to the second quarter. Good ball game here in Minster, where the Lady Wildcats lead the Lady Panthers 22-17 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be back with the second quarter here on NKTelco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more. Togi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. We've played 1 quarter of basketball here. Good MAC matchup here between the Minster Wildcats and the Parkway Panthers. Minster leads 22-17. Leading the Wildcats is 9 points by Janae Hoyne. Leading the Panthers is Gabriel Stober with 7. Minster ball, they post up Wolf. And Wolf, who leads the MAC in field goal percentage, I believe it's 3 of 3 so far. And there is a jump ball. Hoyne just had a double team there on Kelsey Nichols. Fortunately, the alternate possession gives it to the Panthers as they'll give it to Stober, as everybody else will clear out. Stober can dribble with her left and her right, guarded by Ivy Wolf on her way to play at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. Nichols in some trouble. Pass there to Langenkamp. Shot there is a long 2 by Paige Williamson. She's got a nice quick shot. She has 5. She hit a 3-pointer before. All the way over, up and in to Mesher. Give the inbound, or the assist there by Corinne Myring, just checked in the lineup. It's Myring, Prenger, Mesher, Wolf, and Hoyne for the Wildcats. So we have Niddle, Langenkamp, Nichols, Stober, and Williamson, who now has a basketball. Nichols puts up the shot in traffic. Mesher with the rebound, 6-foot junior. Hoyne over to Wolf. Wolf down low, great entry pass. Pranger banks it in off the glass. Boehner for their first 2 points. Ivy Wolf with the foul. Allison Hughes into the contest. She had 3 points in the first quarter, leading rebounder in the MAC. And off to Nichols. Nichols playing with 2 fouls already. Hands it off to Williamson. This is the Parkway team that only won 3 games 2 years ago. They won 7 last year, and they're 5-4 this year. Coach Williamson has this team on the rise. Not a lot of numbers, only 15 in the whole program as that one goes through the Lakes. 6 turnover. They started out okay, but now up 6 in the first quarter, now 7. Minster only 1 turnover. That was in the first quarter. Hoying now running the point. Jenna Huker comes in to give Ivy Wolf a break. Huker to Myring. 12-footer, too strong. Hoy Hughes with the board. Stober. 28-19. There's Williamson off the screen, and she drains it. Paige Williamson with 8. Very nice shot for the freshman. 28-22. Huker gives it up to Hoying. Wolf at the scorer's table, ready to check back in. Bring her to Myring. Was a little bit behind Mesher. Just the second turnover of the game. She had Holdigus, 22 Mason Poole, and number 4 Ivy Wolf into the game. Excuse me, as Parkway down by 5. Two teams played last year. Minster played twice last year. They won 58-25 in the regular season, 57-23 in tournament. That was the sectional final. Parkway is holding their own against the number 3 team in the state, and let's be honest, one of the best programs in Division IV in the state, and Minster, with that with Fort Laramie, and it's the best of the best. Steal and layup by Ivy Wolf. Ivy Wolf leads the MAC in field goal percentage, which is pretty amazing for a guard. It's usually to the taller players. She's first at 58%. She is 4 of 4 tonight, 8 points. Hughes working against Oldigus. And there'll be a bump and a foul on Oldigus, her second, team 6th. Nichols will inbound it. 4:03 to go. Nettle all the way up to Stober. Stober's been a little bit quiet of late. Imagine Coach Williamson would like her to shoot as much as possible. Almost a steal there by Hoying. Sometimes you look at the box scores and you see Hoying only averages a little around 10, but her defense is, there's a better defender in the MAC. I'd like to see it. She is a great, great defender, and as the Findlay University will find out next year when she plays basketball there. Hughes to the basket. That's partially blocked. Good job there by Pohl and Oldigus. Hoying to the basket, too strong on the layup. And there's Hughes with another rebound. 30-22. Stober guarded by Wolf. To Hughes. Try to go back to Stober, but there'll be a turnover and timeout by Coach Wiss. Heads up timeout there as Wildcats are on the floor there with the ball. Gives you an opportunity to let you know that tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Grand Lake Health System, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meat, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Also a reminder to follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer in All-Glaze County. 3:20 to go. Minster with a 30-22 lead. Parkway scored the first 7 points of the game. They have really hung in here. Turnovers have been the downfall really after the first few minutes of the game. 8 turnovers already on Parkway, but that is not uncommon for any of Minster's opponents. Pohl gives it up to Hoying. Got Huker, Hoying, Wolf, Oldigus, and Pohl's the post players. There's a 3-ball by Wolf, her first miss. And there's a nice rebound by Pohl. Entry pass over to Wolf. Step back is short. So after making her first 4, Wolf shows she's human. She misses a pair there. Williamson with the basketball. Stober not able to get the lane against Wolf very much. Niddle with the 3. Ball will go out of bounds to Minster. With 2:33 to go. Minster plays over to Ottoville Saturday afternoon. Of course, Minster and Ottoville played each other in the 2018 and 19 state finals. Minster prevailed in both of those. Ottoville, a great program for a lot of years. Huker shot. Hughes with another board. I should keep her individual rebounding because she's probably at 5 or 6 already. Stober gives it up to Hughes. Niddle Williamson. Swings out there to pick her up. Pass to Niddle, not able to finish. Williams with a nice rebound. Quick shot by Williamson. She has a nice shot, very quick release. Time it did not fall. Minster with an 8-point lead, under 2 to go. Layup, contested by Hughes and Stober. It's Parkway basketball. Stober gives it up to Niddle in the corner. And there's a steal, tip by Wolf. Steal will go to Huker. Pass to Pohl is wide open and is fouled. 15 foul, so it'd just be a common, or no, it'd be a shooting foul here. Foul on Langenkamp. Mason Pohl on the season, averages 2.4. Your season high was against Valley View a couple games ago at 8. Ella Mesher back in the game replacing Huker. Minster can go small, they can go tall, whatever they need. Pohl now 1 of 4 on the season. Makes the second one. Pohl with 5. Hughes tried to go back to Stober and throws it out of bounds. Good solid pressure defense by the Wildcats, causing the Panthers trouble. Mesher, strong move, Ella Mesher with the entry pass. Mesher with 7. Hoying with another steal. Mesher will try to bank it in. That will go out of bounds, kicked out of bounds there by Pohl. It'll be Parkway basketball. Parkway just totally out of their offense right now. So they're not able to get through this full court pressure. Hughes gives it to Williamson. That one works better. Under a minute to go. Minster now with the 11-point lead. They've outscored Parkway 11-5 here in this quarter. Emery Niddle gives it up to Claire Langenkamp. Niddle. Almost a steal, and there it is. Wolf to the basket, N1. Or no, N1, she will shoot 2. Stober, her first foul. Abby Wolf, of course, averaging 21 points a game. Went over 1,000 points last year. Currently at, going into the game, 1334. That's 1,334 points. Of course, the school records by Lauren Shake, 1671. So Wolf has a ways to go, though it's probably in reach. Depends on how deep the Wildcats can go. All the games get played and so on. Right now, the Wildcats up with a 13-point lead in the pressure. Hoying with another steal in the basket. Janae Hoying with 11 and a whole bunch of steals. 15 points. Lead. Pressure. Hughes gives it up middle. And we will have a foul underneath. It looks like it'll be against Minster. Hoying now with 2 fouls, or no. Must have marked that round. Just 1 foul. Allison Hughes will shoot 2. 66% foul shooter. Kelsey Nichols into the game. Or probably go in for Hughes after if she makes these shots. Hughes misses the first. That was a 1-and-1 and a foul on the rebound. So 0.8 to go. See if Minster even attempts it. Last time with the 1 seconds, they just let it go. A 14-point lead. So there's a little bit of confusion there. I think there should have been a foul call, I think. But I didn't see any scores. Ben Kramer talking to Coach Williamson and the scorers table. And I'm not sure what the confusion is. I'm thinking they called a foul and don't remember who it was on. It's a 16 foul, so it wouldn't be a 1-and-1. It would be on Parkway. So it would just be Minster ball unless they said it was just out of bounds. Can't tell from this angle. But now it's a 2.8 to go, so a lot better chance to Wolf. Half court. And we will go to halftime. Your score in the First National Bank scoreboard. Minster 37, Parkway 23. We'll be right back with the halftime stats in the third quarter when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
Hello, we're at halftime at Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. Wildcats after a strong challenge by Parkway early in the game as they jumped out to a 7-0 lead, but Minster's responded. They lead 37-22 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Wildcats have had 6 players score, but led by Janae Hoying, who's had a whole bunch of steals. She has 11 points. Ivy Wolf with 10 points. Ella Mesher with 7. Mason Pohl with 5. Bryn Oldegus and Dana Pranger with 2. Wildcats on their free throws were, let me total this up. They were 8 of 11. They got to the foul line a lot. Only 2 turnovers total on the whole half. On their three-pointers, they were 1 of 5 on the half. The Parkway Panthers, they've had 5 players score, led by the freshman Paige Williamson. Nice sweet shot. 8 points off the bench. Gabrielle Stober with 7. Allison Hughes and Kelsey Nichols with the 3-point piece. Emery Niddle with 1 point. Panthers are 3 of 6 on their three-pointers. Williamson has 2 of those. Free throws are 2 of 4. Their downfall have been 11 turnovers. So 37-22. Talked about Minster being first place in the MAC. The other first place being New Knoxville. Halftime there over at Fort Recovery, they trailed 20-15 over Fort Recovery. Is just a half game behind those two. So keep an eye on that score for you as we go along. Again, New Knoxville down by 5 at halftime over at Fort Recovery. Knoxville currently undefeated, not just in the league, but undefeated on the season at 8-0. Mesher will drain the 3 to start us off. Ella Mesher has definitely improved her range this season, as she is now the 3rd Wildcat in double figures with 10. Stober ends it off to Langenkamp. It's Stober, Langenkamp, Nichols, Williamson, and I'm missing one more, Langenkamp. Those are the same 5 starters the Panthers had to start off with. Stober, 4 points quick in the game, but Wolf has slowed her down a bit. Langenkamp was blocked by Pohl. Good defense, and it'll go off of Langenkamp. Great defense there. And Mason Pohl, a 5'11" senior. (40-22) as Hoying will walk it across the timeline. On the wing, it's Pohl. Pohl's a tall player, but play the wing position. And there's Hoying, drains the 3. Hoying with her second 3 with 14. The Wildcats all of a sudden lead by 21. This was nip and tuck in the first quarter. It was 22-17, and I think it was 17-16 in favor of Parkway at one time, and there's a double dribble. Looking at Hoying's point scoring on the season. Her season high was 14 last week against Russia, so 1 more point. She will set a season high. There's a pass to Pohl. There's Hoying. Nice crossover dribble. Wolf drains the 3. Wolf leads the MAC on her threes as well. 3-point percentage of 51%. And there would be a foul on Mesher. Not sure her third foul. And, Coach Whistle just keep her in there, and when you have a 22-point lead, you can afford to do that. Niddle. Parkway team has definitely improved. It may not show in the scoreboard, but they had a great first quarter. And there's a nice block, I think, by Pohl again. Rebound comes out to Wolf. Wolf kind of dribbles into Stober. Or I'm sorry, into 14. That'd be Nichols. To really just draw that foul. Minster with a very tough stretch of games coming up. Again, this is really the meat of their schedule coming up. Audubon, always a powerhouse. I don't think they're quite as good this year. And there's a three ball by Mesher. Wildcats start out the second half 4 for 4 on their threes. Mesher with 2 of them, Hoying and Wolf. And how do you stop that? Coach Williamson calls a timeout. So I follow up on, they said this tough schedule ahead. Play at Audubon on Saturday afternoon, and then they play at New Knoxville, who's currently undefeated. That is at the Barn on Thursday night. We'll have that as a full production game on NKTelco Sports. Then they play at the Classic in the Country down in southeast Ohio. Berlin Highlands is the area there. They decide, usually they just play one game, but with the reschedules they were offered, they could play 2 games. They will play Akron-Hoban in the first game on the Saturday, and on Sunday they play Margarita, Akron-Margarita. I'm not sure anything about either team. I'm assuming you go down the Classic in the Country, you're pretty good. So I think Akron-Hoban's a bigger team. I think they're a Division II school, so it's good competition ahead. And then when they come back the following Thursday, they will play Marion. So again, Minster will play at New Knoxville, 2 games at Classic in the Country, and then they will play Marion. A big stretch will be a good opportunity for the Wildcats, and with this type of experience and talent on this roster, I think they're looking forward to the challenges ahead. But right now, game to finish off here against Parkway. So Williamson takes it up against Pohl. Gives it up to Hughes. To Niddle. Stober has been quiet. Good defense being played by Wolf. So one of the keys was to contain Stober, and they have done that. And there's a steal as Wolf just went into the passing lane and shields her body. Goes up for the layup. Wolf with 15. Wildcats now with a 29-point lead. Hughes. Some traffic. There's good defense by Prenger. Fast break again, pull up, and that's blocked by Stober. Prenger with a hustle rebound. Shot goes out of bounds, going to stay with the Wildcats. Into the game will be number 14, Kelsey Nichols. She gives Claire Langenkamp a break. Not a very deep team. They've pretty well gone 6 players the whole way. It's one thing Parkway lacks is numbers. And that shot is blocked by Stober. Second time she's blocked Wolf in the matter of the last 20 seconds. There'll be a foul against Minster. Paula Mesher will be her. Before they hit 3 on the board, if that's supposed to be 4, unless now this is supposed to be 3. Parkway only has 3 seniors, 1 junior, 3 sophomores, 8 freshmen on this team for a total of 15 as another one goes out of bounds. Yes, they do mark it up now. Mesher with 4 as she's replaced by Oldigus. Not too many teams can take out a 6-footer in Mesher and bring in another 6-footer in Oldigus. That's depth there, and Jenna Huker comes in for Pohl. Pohl leaves 5'11". You also have 5'10" Dana Prenger, so good guards, good height. And that's been the improvement this year in the Wildcats. Last year they didn't have much of an inside game. And there's a steal by Stober. She's holding her own against Wolf, and she is tripped up. So it'll be a foul on Ivy Wolf. And sophomore Stober showing that she can belong in this league against 2-time MAC player of the game, player of the league in Ivy Wolf. Stober. That was swatted away and ultimately stolen by Huker. Nice pass to Oldigus, but she's too far underneath the basket. Hughes tries to get it to Williamson, but that was knocked out of bounds by Hoying. Stober halfway through this third quarter. Parkway still looking for their first points here in the second half. They only scored 17 in the first quarter, only 5 in the second. That was by Williamson. And no points here in the third quarter. Stretch of over 4 minutes here in the third quarter. And there's another steal. Hoying to the basket. She has a season high now with 16 points for Janae Hoying. So Wildcat defense caused the 15th turnover for Parkway. Stober to the basket. Pranger tries to draw the charge, and she's able to get it as the Minster bench goes wild on the charge drawn there by Pranger. There probably must be some type of reward or something if you get a charge, maybe, because the bench exploded when Pranger drew the charge there on Stober. 53-22 in our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, a longtime sponsor of our scoreboard. This is a foul and a reach in on Wolf. Coach Mike Wiss in his 5th year. First 4 years about as good as you can get. First year 24-3 is lost in the regional finals to Jackson Center. Next year 26-3 won state. Following year 28-1 won state. Last year 22-5 was going to play in state before COVID and the quarantine started. It's a long two by Huker. Stober with the basketball. Work it around the perimeter. Williamson, turn and shoot. She's impressive. 11 points by Williamson. Not sure if she's related to the coach, Dan Williamson. Probably a pretty good chance that's his daughter. She's been in the gym a little bit. She's got a nice shot. Keep an eye on her. She goes through her career just a freshman. Wolf's three. Not able to fall after they hit their first 4 threes between her and Hoying, and then Mesher hit 2 of them. That time Williamson could not hit the 3. Nice pass. Hoying to Oldigus. 55-25. Pass will go too high. And a turnover. You see Coach Williamson instructing Stober on what they need to do. Corinne Myrie, number 5. 32, Claire Lamb in the game for the Wildcats. The only points since the first quarter have been 8 points by Williamson. It's a long 2 by Huker. Hoying is fouled. Janae Hoying will shoot 2. Already a season high. 16 points. She's now approaching 700 points in her career. She had 676 entering today's game. Strokes it through. Hoying now with 17. Hoying leads the MAC. Let me check. In field goal, free throw percentage, 83%. Second in steals, 29. She hits a pair. It's not going to hurt her percentage. Wildcats lead the league in free throw percentage as well as scoring. They're second in scoring margin and field goal percentage. The only thing they're down is the second last in rebounding. Part of that might be they shoot pretty good percentage, and there's a good defense there and a 5-second call caused by Ivy Wolf, which causes the 18th turnover by Parkway. 57-25. Down the last minute of the third quarter. Huker gives it to Wolf. Lamb and Myring and Huker along with Hoying and Wolf. 3 by Hoying. Rebound by Hughes. And we have a foul the other way. Claire Lamb with her foul. She had 8 points in the JV game. Her and Katie McClurg led all scorers in the 35-7 win by the JV Wildcats to go now to 9-1 on this season. There's a bump, no contact. Hoying comes up with it. And there's Wolf in for the layup. Great hustle there by Hoying. Wolf's the recipient with 17 now. And that's just an epitome of good defensive basketball and hustle that Janae Hoying has shown through the last 4 years. The game, Megan Wiss, Jaden Clooney. Which is a 5-point game in first quarter. Minster has blown this open. Williamson to Hughes. Nichols. Nittle down to 2 seconds. They'll have to put a shot up. Rattles out. Played 3 quarters of basketball. The Minster Wildcats have asserted themselves. They lead 59-25 in our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. We return on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
As we go to the fourth quarter on our First National Bank scoreboard, Wildcats 59, Panthers 25. Wildcats being led by Janae Hoying with 18, Ivy Wolf with 17, Ella Mesher with 13. Panthers are led by Paige Williamson with 11, Gabrielle Stober with now 9 points. Stober scores her first point since the first quarter. Talked about that. One of the keys to the game to contain her. She averages almost 17 points a game. They've held her so far to 9. And now Minster with all bench players. as that pass will go to a Panther for the third turnover. 3 turnovers compared to 19 turnovers for Parkway. And this Parkway team, they've top 3 scorers are sophomores, and then their 4th highest scorer is a freshman, Paige Williamson. So future is bright for Parkway. There's a foul on the rebound. Don't know if you'll see any of the Minster starters anymore. Coach Wiss dresses 15 players, and he always does a good job of getting a lot of players in. His Myring shot is blocked. Niddle kicks it in the corner. There's Williamson again. Williamson with her 4th three-pointer, now with 14 points. Huker's shot is off the mark. And Kramer says it will be Parkway basketball. Stober takes it across the timeline. And Parkway only 6-player rotation against Minster has about an 8 or 9 person rotation. And then they have others they can play if needed. Stober, rebound by Wiss. Megan Wiss, a junior, with the rebound. Fellow junior Clooney. Jenna Huker. Junior Myring. So we're down 6 minutes ago. It was a 22-17 score at the quarter break of the first quarter. It's 37-22 after halftime. 59-25 at the quarter break. We'll try to check the scores. Knoxville was losing to Fort Recovery at the end of the half. There's a 3-ball by Wiss. Megan Wiss drains the 3. Cheer goes up from the Minster bench as the junior hits a nice 3-ball. Shot off the mark there by Williamson. Final, Delphos St. John, or New Bremen beats Delphos St. John 62-56. Also had another Coldwater final, and then Coldwater defeated St. Henry 53-22. Check some more lineup. Trying to get a score from on New Knoxville as Minster on the attack. And then Wiss will hit another one. Megan Wiss with 2 in a row. And the Wildcats.
3-point shot number 25,
Emery Niddle with the 3-ball. That shot is blocked. Minster has had, see, they have 4. They've had 7 3-pointers hit, 2 by Wiss here in the quarter. They had 4 in the third quarter and then 1 in the first quarter by Janae Hoying. Shot up by Niddle, and she is fouled. Haven't been able to get another score from the New Knoxville game. Keep an eye on that when we can. Looks like Marion's beating Versailles. Number 10, Kyra Oldigus into the game. 5'11" senior. Getting her first action tonight. Actually, they'll say Wiss's, one of those was a 2. It's been on the line. So she has 5 points for Megan Wiss. Clooney, the basketball, 4 minutes to go. To Huker. So it's to Wiss and Kyra Oldigus. Down low, Oldigus gives it up to Wiss. To Clooney. Shot up by Clooney, a long two. Clooney's in the scorebook. 5'7" junior. Shot up by Stober, and Stober getting some baskets now that Ivy Wolf isn't all over her. 11 points for the very good and talented sophomore Gabriel Stober. Lamb gives it up to Wiss. Clooney, 3 minutes to go. Minster will be in action against Ottoville on Saturday. And then on Thursday, a showdown with Knoxville. We'll have that game. It's a full production at NKTelco Sports as Claire Lamb will go to the line to shoot too. Lamb, a 5'8" junior, continues the hot foul shooting. Minster on the night coming into this. Let's see there. 42, Lindy Hemmelgarn into the game. Dana Huff in. It's a pair. Minster now 14 of 17 as Alyssa Niemeyer checks in the lineup, number 30. Coach Wiss able to get, I believe, almost everybody into the game, or close to it. Maddie Heidel with the basket. Senior hits the basket. If you watch the first quarter, you would not believe that the scoreboard would be like this. Parkway is ahead 17-16 late in the first quarter, and then Minster's just totally dominated since that time. Shut out everybody but Paige Williamson for the second and third quarters. She had 8. Just dominated from there, and they've taken control. Nice move by Hughes. The defense and hustle there by Niemeyer. Very spirited bench for Minster as they applaud every hustle play there is. They know their teammates here. They know how hard they work in practice. Avery White into the game. So number 20, Audrey Nichols. A couple of them, White and Nichols, played in the JV game. Wiss gives it up to Clooney. Oldigus. Megan Wiss to Lindy Hemmelgarn. Hemmelgarn ran the point in the JV game, won by Minster 35-7. JV is now 9-1. Into the corners, Wiss. Hemmelgarn tried to lob it underneath, knocked away. It will stay with the Wildcats. Abby Holman into the game, and I think that completes everybody into the game for Coach Wiss and the Wildcats. Wiss will inbound it to Hemmelgarn. Shot up, blocked there by Avery White. Heindel's shot is short. The Minster basketball. Parker will be back in action next Thursday as they will travel to the Vatican of Delphos St. John. Star player for Delphos St. John, Paige Gagne, leads the MAC in scoring, a little bit more than what Wolf is averaging per game. Also went over the 1,000-point mark, I believe, against Ottoville earlier this season, so she's totaling up the points as well. So Wolf was already across 1,000 points going into this year, and then Gagne for Delphos. 3 is Holman with a shot. Holman able to get a steal. 20 turnovers now for Parkway. I'd like to say Minster's defense has caused 20 turnovers to be committed. 32 seconds to go. Wiss will give it up to Abby Holman. Hamilgarn, Wildcats will go to 8-1, 3-0, or 4-0 now in the MAC. Oldigus with a basket. Kyra Oldigus. And the Wildcats hit 70 to 39. Three-pointer is blocked there by Oldigus. And with 0.3 seconds to go, we will have a foul shot as Williamson will go to the line. Foul on Lindy Hamilgarn. Williamson, it's the first. She is now up to 15. Freshman. The sweet shot. Now with 16 points to lead the Parkway Panthers. Final score on our First National Bank scoreboard, Minster 70, Parkway 1. You could bear with me here. We'll just go through the numbers right now. Scoring, Parkway had 6 different players scored, led by Paige Williamson with 16, Gabrielle Stober with 11, Emery Niddle, Kelsey Nichols, and Allison Hughes with 3 apiece, Maddie Heindel with 2. For Minster, they had a whole bunch of players score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Led by Janae Hoying with a season-high 18 points. Ivy Wolf with 17. Ella Messer with 13. Then you had Mason Poole with 5. Brent Oldigus with 4. Megan Wiss with 5 points in the fourth quarter. Then you have Kyra Oldigus, Jaden Clooney, and Dana Prenger, all with 2 apiece, as well as Claire Lamb as well. Minster from the foul line, if I total this up right, they were 14 of 17 on their foul shots. 3 balls. They hit 6 on the night. They were 6 of 11 on the night on their threes. And turnovers, only 5 on that. Minster again will be traveling to Audubon on Saturday and play at New Knoxville on Thursday. For the Parkway Panthers, as they fall to 5-5 overall, they're shooting or on their foul shots. They were 4 of 7. They commit 20 turnovers. Their threes, they were, let's see, 1 of 2. 2, 3. Gabrielle Stober had 1. Paige Williamson had 4. So all told, they have 5 of 9 on their 3-point shooting. So very good, talented, young team coming up for the Parkway Panthers. So again, the final score for the final time here on NKT.TV. Minster defeats Parkway 70-41 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Minster 8-1, 4-0 in the MAC. Whereas Parkway is now 5-5, 1-3 in the MAC. For everyone at NKTelco Sports, this is Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKT.TV.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.